So today we're going to record the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe items for races, right? So we're not doing battle mode, which it's a little bit different if we were doing battle mode, because sometimes the items are more important or less important because of battle mode.
Yeah.
So this is for racing. So we're going to go through each of these and then rank them, with S being the best and F being the worst. So the first one that we're going to talk about is the boomerang. So the boomerang, you get what, 3 throws? Is that what it is?
3 throws. If you throw it, it's pretty good. Then the last third throw, it just keeps going longer.
And it can hit people. And then while it's throwing, you can also, if you have another item, you can use that in between throws, can't you?
Yep. And if you have 2 boomerangs, then you can just keep throwing too.
So it's like a green shell that comes back to you almost. So it's better than a green shell, and it comes back to you. And you can sometimes do it really quick. So if you miss, you can come back and hit it again.
It's faster than a green shell.
Yeah, it's a lot faster too.
You can aim better with it.
So it's a pretty good item, but there's better items than it for sure.
Yeah.
So where should it go? A B?
I think it should go like an A.
An A? You think it's that good?
Yeah, I really think it's good. I use it a lot. I really think
Jana and Uriah like the boomerang a little bit better than I do. All right. On to the next. Let's work our way this way. So our little picture on the bottom is blocking the screen. The next one is the triple red shell. So red shells, they seek, so they follow whoever they're going. This spins around the car, so it also offers some protection before you're using it as well. So it's a good defense for a while. And you get 3 of them that follow. And this is one of the better ones. Yeah. So I would say this is also an A.
I think it's an S almost.
An S? I don't know if it's an S.
But
it's limited. There's only 3. I think there's better things than that. So, but it's an A. It's a good one. So we'll move it to the A one. All right. The next one is another really good one, and this is the triple mushroom
boost.
So the mushroom boost gives you a burst of speed, and this gives you 3 bursts of speed. So you can go through, take shortcuts, and go through the grass, the mud. What else can you go through? Easier. You can burst through things, I guess, in that cheese land. You can burst through the cheese. So this is a good way to catch up quickly.
And take shortcuts.
It seems like you often get it in middle places when you're like 6th, 7th, 8th, right around then. You get those. And I think that's also an A. There's better ones, but that's an A as well. All right, so 3 A's.
Okay, so next is a triple banana.
So the triple banana is good, but it's all about defense. I like bananas better in battle mode than I do in
I like bananas better in battle mode
and races, too. But they are important because if you're up towards the top, everything's being thrown at you and you can block a lot of things. What I don't like about the bananas though is they spin, and so in races you usually get hit directly from behind. So when they're spinning and you've hit 2 of the bananas out of the way and you just have one spinning around you, it oftentimes doesn't block anything.
Yeah.
And so the bananas, they're good. But the spinning banana, sometimes it doesn't help that as much.
I think it should go about...
Where do you think it should go?
Right at a B.
A B?
Yeah.
What about a C?
No, I don't think it's... I don't think it's like not good, but I think it's good.
Okay, so let's go.
Next comes... And the blooper.
Is that his name? The blooper?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Now, the blooper, for me, it's the worst item in the game. It doesn't... First of all, I don't think the computer reacts at all when you use it. I don't think the computer, it changes anything for the computer. So it works if you're playing against other people. And even then, if they're good, it doesn't really bother them anyways because it just is little spots on the screen.
Because it doesn't really bother me at all because I can just see through it.
And it's just a waste, basically. I don't know. I have no idea when we used to play the Wii one. That's like one of those ones where you said, "Well, they need to get rid of it in future ones," and they never do. So this one for me, it's an F. It's the worst one.
I think it's like
no,
a D.
No, because a D it does something good. Even I'm moving it right to an F because it is terrible. It
No,
shouldn't even be in the
I
game.
think it's a D.
It shouldn't even be a game. We'll leave it as an F. It shouldn't even be in the game. The blooper is the worst by far and away.
The next comes is a horn. You'll most likely get in first place. It'll block the first seeker by using the horn, and you mostly get it when you're in first and third and
First or second, yeah, and it also will destroy red shells. Although you have to time it perfectly. The blue shell spins around you, so you have time to do it.
Basically, almost destructs anything except lightning.
Yeah, so the main thing you want to use it for, though, is you want to hold it in for a blue shell. So it'll stop a blue shell. It's like the only thing that stops a blue shell. And so that's what it's really good for. It also sends a shockwave, though, that does knock everyone else out of the way if you want to use it for that. So it's good, but it's limited, too, because sometimes you're holding it and you're just waiting for a blue shell, and you can't use anything else because you're just sitting there holding the horn. That's the one thing that bothers me with it, but it is good.
I think it should go all the way.
An A or a B? An A?
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it an S because it's too limited, and a lot of times it wastes your time. So because you have to, you're sitting there holding, waiting for a blue shell, and then, or if you fall behind and go to like fourth or fifth, this is not as good anymore because you don't have to worry about blue shells. Yeah. All right.
Next comes is a star.
All right.
The star is good for, it's like a mushroom, but it's just not as fast as a mushroom.
But you can drive through mud and grass and doesn't slow you down.
It's the same thing as a mushroom, basically, except it's slower, except it goes longer.
So it's longer. Well, and you're also invincible. Nothing can stop you.
But the bullet bills can push you out of the way.
They push you, but you don't spin out or lose anything.
Doesn't even shrink you.
Yeah, so it's really good. You basically 10 seconds of invincibility, and you go faster, and you can drive through anything that you want to. It's an old school item. It was in the first Mario Kart, and it's still one of the best ones.
It's still not as good. Well, it's still not as fast as the triple mushroom. It's better than triple.
It's better because you're invincible.
I think I should put it as an S.
Yeah, I put it in an S too. It's one of the best items in the game.
And next comes First Seeker. The First Seeker, well, if you're about to last, it seeks the first person. The person first.
So the First Seeker, it's good, but the problem is if you get it when you're towards last place. But the only problem with it really is that it knocks out the first place person, and it doesn't do anything about all the other people in front of you. So you never really improve that much.
People are like right beside the first person, then it can hit a bunch of people. If people are like right next to each other by the first person.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying though too. It's an annoying one because if you're first, it's the only person. You're the only person that gets hit. Although it does, it can run through people as it goes. The first place person.
Yeah, it can just zoom through people and hit them.
But it also, it's good, but then it doesn't. The person that's 12th place, if they use it, it doesn't really help them because all it does is just make the first place person go to second or third, and they're still in 12th place. So it's a good item. It's kind of annoying if you're first.
I think it should be rated like a B.
A B? I'll put it at a B too. I don't know, but it's an annoying one too when you're first. And so there's those games sometimes where you're in one game you'll get hit by a first seeker 2 or 3 times. Those are kind of annoying sometimes.
And then next comes the red shell.
So like the star, this is a classic one. It's not as good as the star, but this is one that's been through all the Marios. It's a good item. If you're first place, you can still use it because you can drop it behind you and just use it as a blocker.
And then if you're in second, you most likely get in like third or second, and then you can throw it to first person to get ahead.
Yeah, so it's a good item. It's not extremely strong because things like bananas or dragon shells can block it. But it's a good item, and it heat seeks, so you don't have to worry about aiming at all. That's the good thing. It does it for you. So I'm gonna put it.
I would want to put it at like a B.
Which one would it be? Because triple red shell we have as an A, and that's better because you get 3 of them.
And then next comes Petey Piranha.
You and Mommy like Petey Piranha better than I do. Here's my problems with Petey Piranha. Petey Piranha, when it chomps, it speeds you up, and then when it doesn't chomp, you slow back down. You speed up and slow down, and it throws off my driving. It's like someone who rides the gas pedal or the brake when they're driving. So it's annoying going fast, slow, fast, slow. And the other thing I don't like about Petey Piranha is that if you have an item behind the PD Piranha is timed for like 15, 20 seconds, something like that.
Yeah.
And so you can't use, let's say you have a really awesome item after the PD Piranha. You have to wait 20 seconds to use it because you can't get rid of the PD Piranha. Now, what PD Piranha does do is it just chomps everything in a way, so that's good.
Bananas, green shells, nothing behind you though. But it chomps people and does the boosters and does like 5 chomps and it's pretty good.
So it does give you a boost. It does block shells coming at you, and it does chomp everyone else. So it's really powerful, good defense, but I just don't like that back and forth.
And the only thing about it is if like green shells coming at you from the front, it can chomp that. Sometimes it chomps 10 times because sometimes it's bananas, green shells, people.
Yeah, so it's good, but the things that bother me also are really annoying with it too.
I think we should rate it a B.
A B, okay. We'll do that. I think a lot of people rank this higher, but I just don't like the herky jerkiness of it, and then you can't stop it. Especially if you're hiding behind it.
Here comes a mushroom.
Another classic one.
And then it would be a B because we rated the triple mushroom at A.
Yeah, we already talked about the mushrooms, and it's the same exact thing. The triple mushrooms, kind of like the triple red shells. You only get one of them, but it's good. You still can take a shortcut. You get a burst of speed. Next one, lightning.
Yeah, that is the best one in the game.
So we both agree on this. Yeah. Lightning is the best item in Mario Kart. So what makes lightning so good?
It is because it shrinks everybody except you, unless somebody has a star or bullet bill. But it shrinks anybody else, and it takes away all of their items. And it's just so good.
So if you almost
you don't have to squish people.
You only get this if you're like in last place, and even then it's almost impossible to get. You almost never get it. It's a rare item, but if you get it, everyone gets zapped and they all turn little tiny and they get really slow. So you're basically, it's like you have a permanent mushroom boost even though you don't, because everyone else is slow and now you're just going normal speed, which is really fast now.
Because I played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for like, I don't know, like 9 months and only got the lightning like 3 times.
Yeah, and and then the other thing too that's good is you can squash everyone. So as you're going past them, you squash them, and then it makes them stop. And then you also mentioned too, which is a big thing, everyone on the course loses any items they have.
Yep.
So it's powerful. You can go from like last place to right towards the front with a lightning.
Yeah.
It
shrinks them for like 20 seconds to 25 seconds.
So lightning's the best item in the game. In fact, I want to move it here. In the S ranking, it's better than the star. Can we switch those at all? There we go. The lightning's better.
I think we should switch that up.
Okay.
And the horn should be like right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that? All right.
Like that.
Oh. All right. Next one. Green shell. Now the green shell, unlike the red shell, it just goes straight. So wherever you shoot it, it just goes that direction. It does bounce off things. So it's good. It can cause a lot of havoc, but it's not as good as the red shell because it doesn't heat seek. But the other good thing too is you can drag it behind you. So a lot of times in your first place, you get green shells or bananas, which we're talking about, but you can just drag it behind you and it's a good blocker. So that's good. But it's just a fairly average shell. Let's put that in the C range.
Yeah.
And then the one above it is like that. Only you get
just
3 of them.
Triple green shell.
The one thing though I do not like is you cannot drop the triple green shell.
I think we should put it as a B.
It's always spinning. Yeah. That's the one thing I don't like about those spinning ones. You cannot drop it because most of the shells come straight behind you, and when it's spinning, if it's spinning and it's off on the side when that shell comes to you, it doesn't block anything. The other thing that I guess we didn't mention with the spinning shells is that they basically have like this force field around you and you can just smash into other people if you want to. And you risk losing all your shells, but you can smash into them.
Because one time in battle, I had a triple green shell and everybody was running into me and I got 2 points out of it. And next comes the gold mushroom.
Now what does the gold mushroom do?
You get like 10 or 15 mushroom boosters. So it's better than the triple mushroom. It's better than the mushroom. And you can do the same thing with this mushroom. It's basically mushroom, but you get 15.
Like seconds.
Well, you get like 15 to 17 boosts out of it.
Well,
And keep pushing it.
you get like 15 seconds, I think, as they give you. So basically, it's unlimited mushrooms for like 15 seconds. And as long as you just keep pushing it, you just get a mushroom boost. So it's a timed mushroom boost, and so
I think it's
it's like taking the mushroom and adding 15 of them, because that's about how many you can even get more than that. But well, I don't know, because you have to finish the mushroom boost before it gives you another one. So it's like 15. So where should we put it?
Right
Is it an S?
right in front of the star. I think the star's not as good.
So put it right there. I don't know. That's close. But that's another one too, where you can get it where you're like last, and you can get up close to first.
But one time I got in 6th, and I got close to like 3rd. No, I got to like 2nd. Maybe
now Babam.
Yep.
I would remove Babam lower. So it's hard to control Babam. It's timed weird. So once you lay it down, sometimes it doesn't blow up. And sometimes you blow up yourself too, because it bounces back.
If you run into it, it'll blow yourself up.
And so it makes a big explosion, but it's hard to control. You often don't hit what you're trying to go for.
Yeah.
And
so I would rank it as like
a C or a D. We can put it as a D. That's fine. Babams, I'm never happy when I get a Babam.
And then also next comes the fire flower. It's pretty good because you have like 25, 30 fire flowers, and you just keep throwing them, and it basically hits anything. Except it has a limited time to go far.
And it's kind of, in some ways, it's kind of like the golden mushroom.
Yeah.
Where the golden mushroom gives you a time frame for mushrooms. The flower is like unlimited. They act like shells almost, and so they bounce. The fire flower bounces off, fireballs go, and you get like 15, 20 of them, and you can just spam it and just throw them out there, and they bounce all over the place, wreak a lot of havoc. So they're pretty good. The only problem is they don't last as long as shells. So once they bounce off, they kind of disappear a little bit, but they're pretty good. And it's hard not to hit someone when you have a flower.
Because the flower, I would rank it as A. And next comes, I've only got this like about 2 or 3 times. It is the 8.
So what comes in the 8? So 8 is you get 8 items.
You get the star.
You get a golden
red
mushroom?
shell. Yep. I think it's golden mushroom. I'm pretty sure boomerang, fire flower, bomb, ink.
Now the one problem with the 8 though is it's like a
bullet bill. I think
it's like a spinner. No, I don't think you get bullet bill with it. You don't get bullet bill or lightning with it. Those are like the 2 best, but you don't get those. But so you get like a mushroom, you get a star, you get 8 things. And so it's very, very good.
And for sequel.
But it's like a slot machine that it rolls, so you don't know which one you're going to get. It's kind of random. And then you have to put, after you're done using it, then you have to do the slot machine again for the next 7, and then the final 6, and then 5 and 4. So it's hard to control what you're going to get. And if you really want an item, and then you get a shell, you have to just like blow through the shell to get the item that you want. So that's what I don't like about it, is it's hard to control what one of the 8 you are getting at that time.
I would rank the 8 as an S.
You're going to put it as an S.
It's better in the star because you get a star, and it's better in gold mushroom because you get a gold mushroom.
Okay. So it's pretty good.
Next comes
the thing that keeps it from being the best.
Coin.
The coin. I like the coin.
Yeah.
But the coins, it's not great or anything. But so you want to get, so each coin you get, what does the coin do?
It makes you a little bit faster.
It
makes your top speed faster. Increases your top speed.
So everyone has a top speed, and then the coin makes it so your top speed can get a little bit faster. So I put it as a C. It still helps. You're trying to get coins in the game.
There's a bunch of coins on the course, though. That's the like thing.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of coins in the course.
You get towards like in first.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that you instantly want to just spam. The second you get it, you push it, you get 3 coins or 4 coins. It gives you something like that.
Like 2.
No, it's more than that. I think it's 3 they give you.
I think it's 1. Yeah, 1. No, 2.
I think it's 3.
No, it's 2. I'm gonna put it as a C.
Let's see, but you do need it because it is good, especially if you're first. You want to pull away a little bit, so you get it a lot of times when you're in first. Let's finish talking about the coin. You're trying to breeze through here. But the coin you get it like in first or
Yeah.
second, but you do need it because you want a maximum
Because
cost
if you
speed.
have 10 coins, that's a
Well,
limit.
yeah, then it is a waste
Yeah, then
because you
it's a
can't go over
waste.
10.
And then there's a bunch of coins on the course, so that's the only problem about the coin.
Okay, what about the feather?
Yep, the feather, there's a red shell, you have to time it perfectly. So you have to
Yeah,
you jump over red shells, green shells.
yeah, but the
so
timing
that's
is hard.
But so then you can also jump through grass and stuff.
Yeah, but then even then, that's hard. And sometimes
Yeah.
you still land on the grass, and then you're stuck anyways. The feather's just not that good in racing.
Yeah.
It is
I think
in
we
battle. It's good
should-
because you can steal balloons and things like that. But in racing, it's not that good. So let's put that in like a D. It's better than the annoying blooper, but
Yeah.
it's not
And
much
next
better.
comes the banana. It should be a C. It's the same thing as a triple banana, except just two less. Just
Yeah.
one.
Still important. If you're in first, it's good to get those because what you want to do is you just want to drag it behind you.
I would
And
put
put it
it
there?
the same.
It's important for a defense move. So you put it behind you and you just drag it as you're driving, and you can stop a lot of red and green shells with it. So there's nothing amazing with it. Also, if you want to, you can leave it on the road, and then
Yeah.
hopefully someone just goes over and spins out. But I like to use it and drag it behind me.
And then also in battle, that would also be good because then you can plant it, and then somebody almost guaranteed to do it.
Yeah,
and then,
bananas, and green shells, and a lot of those are better in battles.
Next comes Bullet Bill, the second best item. He's the fastest item in the game. You're just blowing through everything. He goes over. He just plows through anything in your path. He goes for he goes faster. Even if somebody else takes a shortcut, he's faster.
So yeah, he's faster than the mushroom speed, and he goes. And the other thing is you don't have to worry about steering. It steers for you, so you do not have to worry about messing up because it'll steer for you. Now the one bad thing about Bullet Bill is that you can't if you're at a part where you can take a big shortcut and you get Bullet Bill though he's not going to take the shortcut. He always stays on the road.
But he will be faster in the shortcut.
So it's basically you get super speed where you don't have to worry about steering. You can sit back for it's not that long. It's
for
10 seconds at most.
15 seconds?
No, it's not 15. It's not as much as some of the others, but you get really fast. And the other thing too is it just plows over anything.
Yeah, and you can just get question marks. Except if you smash into anything, well, it just plows through. And even if it's a Bullet Bill, even if it's a star, well, just bumps right in and doesn't do a thing, and the star moves away.
They just bounce off each other.
Yeah,
the star.
But if the star moves, the Bullet Bill just plows through and doesn't do anything.
So, but Bullet Bill's good. And the other thing I like about Bullet Bill, unlike the Lightning or the 8, it's way more common. It's not that hard to get Bullet Bills. But the Lightning and 8, it's like you almost never get them. I've got the Lightning maybe once and 8 once. I've got Bullet Bill more times than that.
And so, well, also the Bullet Bill, you can just get question marks with it. If you're like in 12th place, which one time I was in 10th and I got a Bullet Bill, then I also got a star with the double question mark. So I used my Bullet Bill and got to 6th. Then I used a star and got into 1st.
Yeah, so that's up there.
Something good about the Bullet Bill.
Bullet Bill's good.
Yeah, next is Boo.
Boo. And Boo's one of my favorites. It's a solid, for me, it's a solid A.
I like it.
But it's not an S. It's not as good as the S ones, but it's a solid A.
You're invincible. You can't get hit. Nobody can see you. And then you steal somebody's question mark, and then you get it.
Yeah, so you got to steal an item. You become invisible, so no one can see you. And then you also can't get hit by any items for a while either. So it's like you're not on the course, and you just get to drive for free on the course. And you can't get hit. So you steal an item, can't get hit, no one can see you. And it's a pretty good item. It's one of the better items. I would put it on the other side. This is what I would have done. I think it's right up there. Now, the only problem
know.
is sometimes you steal an item and then you get like a blooper as the item they give you. It's random what you steal.
And most times I get like bananas.
Yeah, so
And sometimes you see what you get. Because sometimes I was by Mario and he had a triple mushroom, and I saw it disappear, and I thought I was gonna get it, and I did. And I disappeared. You're invincible. Nobody can see you, so you can just snipe somebody, and nobody knows you're there until you. Somebody can see your question mark though, so you're invincible.
yeah. But that's what's good about it. You steal an item. It's not very. It's not. It's more of a defensive weapon than it is anything because you're invincible and you can't get hit. But you so every once in a while can get a good. You can get a good item.
Yeah. So then you can hit somebody also with it.
All right. So there is our list. We have the absolute best being the lightning, which I think most people would agree with that. On other lists too, I'm sure that's probably towards the top. Lightning is just the most powerful by far and away. If you're at the end of the pack, you can get all the way up to the front with lightning. And then the worst, also for me by far and away, is the blooper, which I wish they would just get rid of it in Mario Kart. It's also the most annoying too. It's just stupid seeing the black spot, like your TV's broken or something, black spots up there. And also, I don't think it affects the computer at all. So I don't think the computers, they don't drive any differently. So it's kind of a wasted item if you're doing one player.
I know.
All right. Any final changes or thoughts?
No, I don't think so. Do you want to put the bomb at a D or something?
Should we move the bomb to a D? Demote the bomb to a D. Yeah. The bomb's just not very good in racing. It's better in battle.
Yeah.
Like the feather, actually. Yeah. Better in battle. And then in battle, this would still be an F in battle. So the blooper is terrible there.
But what do you think we should do all of these again and then do it with battle?
With the battle, we can do a battle ranking system too. It would be like the biggest change would be what do you think the biggest change would be in the from racing to battle?
There is also no lightning in battles.
No, there isn't one of them. Which is the one? Coin.
Shine Thief.
Oh, that's what it is.
Shine Thief.
Or is coin battled? Is it coin?
Nope. There's no. That would just. You would just get like 20 coins from lightning. Except then in Shine, yes.
But which ones do you think is the biggest
switch?
In a
Bull Bill, none. The biggest switch?
Yeah, so which one's would be the biggest difference in this between battle and racing? Which one would have the biggest difference and where it would be moved to?
Which one do you think, though?
Well, I think the biggest difference would be, coin would be an F in battles because speed doesn't matter at all. No. So there's not really a point. Coin's just a complete waste. And so that would be a 2 jump down. I think all the other ones there might be some slight moves, but the coin would be the most noticeable for me, I think. Oh, and bananas I'd move up. Bananas I feel are more important in battle. You can spam a course with dozens of bananas and then just let them do the work for you. You can get a lot of points if people run over your bananas if you litter the course.
Because I always pick a spot and then I just lay all my bananas there.
Yeah, so bananas that actually move up. Triple bananas are one of my favorite battle items.
I like them too. They're good.
So that might be a change, but we'll have to do that in a different video.
When do you think we should do the same thing? And we should do it in battle style. So all of them will be in battle. So we need to take those out.
So we'll save this one and make a new video. We have to make a new video. This is the video we're working on now.
Yep.
That the world's listening to us right now. Talking. All right, so I guess the next video will be we'll rank these again, but do it how they work in a battle system. All right.